All right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're talking all about bookmarks.
Bookmarks.
You know those little things we use to save our spot in a book?
Right.
I think everyone has had that moment where they're reading a book and they go to put it down, and then they realize they don't have a bookmark.
Yeah.
And you just kind of look around frantically for anything to mark your page so you don't lose your spot.
Oh, yeah.
The other day I actually had to use a receipt.
A receipt.
It worked.
I mean, hey.
But it did make me think about the history of bookmarks and like why we even use them.
Yeah, I think that's a really interesting point.
So that's exactly what we're going to be diving into today. So we're going to look at the history of bookmarks, different types of bookmarks, and even what your choice of bookmark might say about you.
Sounds good.
So to start off, when do you think people started using bookmarks?
Well, that's actually a really interesting question. People have been reading and writing for thousands of years.
Right.
And they've needed ways to mark their place for almost as long.
That's true.
So, I mean, there's evidence that in ancient Egypt,
Okay.
people were using pieces of leather tied to papyrus scrolls.
So like literally just scraps of leather.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
And then as you move forward in time, you see all sorts of different things being used as bookmarks.
Like what?
Flowers.
Followers.
The ribbons.
Okay.
Scraps of fabric.
Interesting.
During the Middle Ages, they had those ornate metal book clasps
Oh, yeah.
that kept the book closed but also served as bookmarks.
That makes sense.
It wasn't until the Victorian era
Okay.
that you start to see mass-produced bookmarks, and those were often given as gifts or keepsakes.
Like a little something special.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so interesting. So bookmarks went from being purely functional to having this social and emotional value.
Exactly.
And it makes me think about like all the different types of bookmarks there are today.
Oh, yeah, there's so many.
You got your simple paper clips, your fancy magnetic bookmarks, even people who use those little sticky notes.
Oh, the sticky note.
Have used those.
Yeah.
But they don't always stay put.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm curious, what do you think our choice of bookmarks says about us?
Well, I think it can definitely say something about our personality.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
like a minimalist might just use a plain paper clip.
Yeah, simple and efficient.
Exactly. Whereas someone who's more sentimental might use a bookmark that was given to them as a gift.
Oh, that's sweet.
Or maybe something that they picked up on a trip.
Oh, yeah, like a ticket stub or something.
Yeah, ticket stub, that's a good one.
I do that all the time.
So it's like a little souvenir.
Exactly.
So I think our bookmarks can tell us about our values, our experiences, even our sense of style.
That's fascinating. So I guess what we're saying is pay attention to your bookmarks, people.
Yeah, maybe think about what your go-to bookmark says about you.
And maybe even start a collection.
That's a good idea.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. Hope you learned something new. And we'll catch you next time.
See ya.